Let's turn this up a little bit. Can I just say, I'm so sad because the first game was so lovely with the art, and then, you know, as the games go by, they just get less and less with the art. It makes me sad. Oh, anyway. How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? Jump scare. Why is bro on the right posed up like one of those, Oh, hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be real bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! What's the guy I'm thinking of? They talk about her like that. Kojima? It's not Kojima. Damn it! What game is he from? Who's the one who has Raging Demon? Oh, hi Phoenix. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Say, you look like a nerd. Why you got the nerd fit on? I thought the title said something else and I got real confused for a sec. What did you think I said? It's just me shoving my badge in your face. You mean Akuma? That's Wait, can I Google this? Let me Google this. Akuma. Yes. I don't know why. The way he was standing was reminding me of him. Anyway, this is 5 years earlier. Oh, I can be Mia. Oh, I forgot I'm Mia this time. Phew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, this dude. What even happened to him? I think he retired. Oh, Mr. Grossberg. Good morning. Oh, Mia. Please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. I thought the title said shoving my bulge in your face. What? Why would I ever say that? Why would I ever say that? I would never shove my bulge in your face. You're not special enough for that. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me. I'm relaxed. Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. Okay, you would say that first off. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, no I wouldn't. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? I've changed his voice like 3 times already. Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. Actually, this is my 2nd time in court. Still, you surprise me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcefully too. Second, what do you mean I'm not special enough for that? I thought we had something. Velvet, you're a mod on my stream. You're good enough. I just found out yesterday, about the case, I mean. What? You've already learned all of the relevant facts? Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have, I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. Can I just say, real quick, the previous 2 games, the tutorial, this is technically meant to be the tutorial case. The first case is always the tutorial case. This one, and they're usually pretty short. If anyone ever tells a newbie to start off with this game, they are evil. They are evil, because this is not a tutorial case from what I can remember. Oh, did I even read that? You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. Nothing, baby! Sorry. Good morning there, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine. No prob. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rye? Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers? People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. Now the tutorial is simple. Lock the fuck in. I'm gonna kill you. My doc says this way I won't be... I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you. But please let go of my shirt. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey, and I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never step foot into another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and, well, here I am again. But this time I'll win. For my client, and for myself. I don't know, Mia, I literally cannot remember what to do in court in this game. All I remember is the story. I remember nothing of what I'm supposed to actually do. The court is now in session. Because he's younger here, should I make it like a not so baby voice? No, it can stay. Baby voice can stay. The trial is now in session for the trial. Fuck, the court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense today is Mia Fey, was it? Make it even more, baby? I can't make it even more, baby. In my head, I imagine that when the judge was a baby, they sounded really old. Then as time went on, their voice got younger and younger and younger. So now because they're super old, it's like a baby voice. Pain, what is that crusty ass can't fight your papa? Hold on a second, hold on. I just realized I did not have my drink like right next to me. But yeah, that's so true. He needs to fight his barber because the barber did him dirty. Yes, Your Honor, is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the case. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't that him standing right there next to you? Yeah, well, you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give me your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. I find that so cute how Phoenix and her both slammed their desk. His barber should be on trial. Well, Mr. Penn, your opening statement, please. Well, I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Oh, that was hard to do. I hope I haven't missed too much. We literally just started, so don't worry. Do not worry, it's fine. Hi! All you missed was basically Phoenix we are 5 years in the past. We are playing as Mia Fey, and we're on the trial for Phoenix Wright. Don't worry, little girl. It'll all be over soon. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. That hurts my nose to do. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student called Doug Swallow. That's such an unfortunate name, dude. I'm so sorry. You need to fight your parents over that. Sorry, I'm just looking at chat. Because I was about to start cussing Jay. I thought Jay said they love you without saying I love you to me first. Like, what? He was a 4th year student studying pharmacology.
It sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. They're saying about you, Kiki, back off. Excuse you? Excuse you? It's my stream, of course it's about me. The hell? Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bludgeoned his getaway. They called the police.
That actually makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence.
Okay. These are the most stupidest voices I've ever done, and I don't think I'm ever gonna keep them up the entirety of the stream.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for the that word is well is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is the victim died a rather unusual death. An unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Mr. Payne, more like pain in my ass, that's what I'm saying.
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Yeah, sure, man. I'd love to take this question. Give me a second. Understandable, I see. Huh? A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I'm a gentle man, if you will. What? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of. Oh, a perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause? Go on. Let me double check that, actually. Okay, fatal electric shock. Cool. Please say you know at least this much. I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. Ugh. My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. What are hemorrhoids? Is that, like, gross? I'm looking this up. Hold on. Sir, why are you talking about your bum? Ew. Now, see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you? Ah, the court record. I think I can see that by touching the court record button. Yeah. All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data then. Think carefully before you answer me, dear. Let me save. How do you save again? Wait, let me save. Oh, Shift F1. There we go. Damn, I'd be shitting. Shouldn't be doing that in court. That's what I'm saying. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just touched the court button here. Yeah, I've already done it.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death at
electrocution? According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution.
Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the...
Ow! Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Twinkle Toes. How are you doing? I'm already sitting up, but I'll sit up even more and stretch. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Ugh, shake it off. And then we take a drink. I have apple juice today. I love apple juice. Best type of juice in my opinion. Thank you for the squish. I had dental work today. Oh! I hope it wasn't too painful. Now I'm gonna start packing boxes. Oh, that sounds boring. But I wish you good luck with your packing boxes, and I hope it's not too daunting and tedious. I don't know why I said it the way I did. Anyway, what was I reading?
Did the murderer use some type of new powerful stun gun, perhaps? The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
Well, what's that?
Why, motive, of course.
Sorry, this voice is killing me. I am very daunted. I'm so sorry that you're so daunted. I hope you become undaunted and undaunt yourself soon.
Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Bad blood?
What do you mean?
Oopsies. I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. That's Winston Payne for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Oh, this is the Mia case. Yeah, I just started today.
Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence.
What the fuck? How the fuck am I meant to know? I don't have it. Listen, all I have is my badge. All I have is my badge, bro. Evidence? Oh, no need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it in the old greybeard's face. Literally all I have is this picture. Show there was bad blood? I'm about to start screaming absurdities. What do you mean? Yes, sir. Into old greybeard's face.
Mr. Ghostbird, try to set a better example for the young lady.
Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. Oh yeah, people's profile. Oh, I'm so dumb. Who the fuck are you? Oh, I know who you are. Dated the victim Doug Swallow up until 8 months ago. That's such an unfortunate cut. That's so unfortunate. Why does the front of his head look like that? That's just so unfortunate. You can toggle between profiles and evidence, so be sure to go over it all.
Now then, let's see what you got. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim?
Okay, it was you. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Dahlia Hawthorne, is it? Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
I'm having a little bit too much fun doing his voice. Ah, he's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he already got the judge thinking like he wants. Well, it's literally quite easy to do that. Have you seen him? Have you witnessed him in the past couple games? It's really not that hard to get him on your good side.
Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness. If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Is this the first time the defendant has been called as a witness? That animation is so nasty. Why does your hair do that? It's like you're trying to grow a pompadour. Like you have a little baby pompadour. Like, it's so gross. Why is it bouncing like that? I mean, it's very hard for Phoenix to get on his good side. Yeah, but that's true, actually. I like that the judge looks exactly the same in this case. Baby judge is eternal. I know, right? It's so awesome. I don't have to change his voice at all.
What, the defendant himself?
Well, Miss Faye? It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Very well.
Will Powers in the first case was called to the stand, right? No. I don't remember Will Powers being called to the stand. First game. Yeah. I don't remember him being called to the stand. At all.
The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
I'm pretty sure he was. Can you look it up for me? Because I don't remember.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, right now I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what did you do before you were arrested?
Oh, I was a university student.
Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow...
But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was...
Would the defendant please refrain from passing on this code to the rest of us?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well done, Mr. Wright. Please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. Okie dokie. Oh no, he's sick. Yeah, he has a little cold. Got a little cold. I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. So how did you not know him, but know that he was a stuck-up British wannabe? How do you know all of that? What do you mean?
I see, so you hardly knew the victim.
Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. Whew, it looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know. Too naive. Already given up on Grossberg's voice. Huh?
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be...
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination? He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if the witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? If a witness is lying, their statement will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he's your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony is just... You know what? I see where he gets... Like, I see where Phoenix gets his slight idiocy from. Because what do you mean you studied to be a lawyer? You went through lawyer school, you did the test, you passed the test, and you've already been in court before, and you don't understand what you're doing. I know you were in court a year ago, but you can't have forgotten everything. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie? A contradiction? Never mind, he wasn't called to the stand, that's what I'm saying. That laugh, it's a good laugh, isn't it? I love doing it, it's awesome. We don't know what lawyer school looks like here. Maybe it has to be finished in 3 days too. Well, they say in the game it's not. They say in the game it takes a long time, so I don't understand. Yeah, sometimes Phoenix being a bit of a dumbass makes sense. It makes so much sense. He got it from Mia. Now then, your case examination if you please, Miss Mia. Faye. Miss Faye. Please. Mr. Wright. Oh, yawn. Tell me you haven't been lying. Oh, look at that baby. Look at his face. Look at that baby's face. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? He's just a little baby. He's got little puppy eyes. Okay, he was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Exactly, other than that, the start when he pushed him. But other than that, he wouldn't hurt anyone. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Oh, he even got the little point from her. Well, Mr. Wright? No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear. Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. But he's wearing a jacket. He's literally wearing a jacket. What do you mean? Oh, Phoenix. Hi, Neb. How are you doing? Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing written on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute, he's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body, but if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You have no idea at all. You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Oh, don't yell at him. Look, you made him cry. Mia, you made our client cry. Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyway. What? What? What does it stand for then, Mia? What does it stand for then, Mia? That's so mean. Oh, I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
was an impressive bit of cross-examination.
He's making her job harder. He's just a baby. Leave him alone. He's a baby. Look at those baby eyes.
Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me.
Can my webcam stop being a little bitch? Thank you.
It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X?
Sorry! I'm so sorry! Can you tell that I really, really like doing this dude's voice? It's Feeny, yeah, it's Feeny. Also, hi Mert, how you doing? Damn, Pain sounds like a creep. Good. Good, I want him to. Yeah, that's right, it kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Sorry, I'm kidding. Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now?
Huh?
Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the scene of the crime.
Damn, he's gripping onto that bottle for his life.
Wait, what's this? In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X.
I keep laughing over that stupid laugh I make him do. Yes, well, even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belonged to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints were all over it.
Oh, right, come on, dude. You're such a baby. You'd never kill someone, would you, right? You're such a baby. You're a little baby. Sorry, I'm looking for the chat. I hate that stupid sprite. Stop bouncing the remains of a pompadour. I don't understand what he's doing. I hate it so much. Anyway.
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. That's the most stupidest way of trying to identify a killer. Yeah, let me grab your cold medicine. That doesn't do anything. Order in the court. Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record.
Awesome. Do you tell me if the game is too loud? My headphones just tried to fall off of my head. Oh my goodness, stop trying to fly. You don't have wings. It looks more like he's trying to grow a unicorn horn. That is so true. That also does look like what it... It does also look like that.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Okay.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
This is really bad. Oh my buttocks, my poor hemorrhoids. Can you stop talking about it? Can you stop talking about it? Can you stop? I'm on trial right now. I don't need to have the image of what you're going through my head while I'm trying to get a man not accused of murder. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. Hold on. So assuming that wristwatch is upside down, that is... I don't know what time that is. We talked for a bit, and then around 3 o'clock we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Okay.
Mr. Wright, that's completely different than the testimony you gave previously. Achoo! Achoo!
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly found your current testimony any more creditable.
Of course you're not going to your prosecutor.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination.
Sorry if you can hear my chair, by the way. I need a new one. It's very creaky today. Listen, webcam. You need to stop. Okay? Heart to heart between me and you. Thank you, webcam. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. I think he may have told one more little fib, but other than that, I think he's said the truth. I went because he called me. Okay, so why did he call you? Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But that day he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly.
And this Dolly person is...
My, it's kind of embarrassing. She's, my sweetheart. Oh, what was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden. That's crazy.
Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Dong Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see.
No, I forgot he's here. Fuck your hemorrhoids. He was in the pharmacology. Am I saying that right? Cology. Oh yeah. So we agreed to meet at 2:45. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. Oh, you both are very punctual. That's awesome.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist, I see.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Oh, how fascinating. He sounded like he was quite an ambitious young man.
Yeah, it's a shame that he died. What should I do? Maybe I should ask him? About the timing? About the pharmacology department. I thought he didn't know him. Well, he did say he heard and that everyone was calling him stuff, so I don't know. I'm assuming because other people knew of him and he heard stuff, he's just going off of what other people told him. This is so difficult. I want to talk so bad. I've already played this. I've already played these. I already know what happens. But it's fun! It's so fun! I want to say things too. I want to say it so bad. I'm shaking in my chair. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much though. A little bit early in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right, high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there were electrical poles set up around the building. All the high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. Wait, around the roof? Okay, so this was near his department. But if they're high voltage cable, how would anyone be able to cut it just to electrocute a person? I'm confused. Wouldn't they get electrocuted by cutting it? It's been an hour, so you did the initial case, right? What do you mean the initial case? The initial case. I started this 20 minutes ago. Has it been 20 minutes? It's been half an hour, I think. Because I was talking for about 10, 15 minutes. So I really just got into the game. Okay. Disregard. Okay. Not if you got the gear for it. I suppose so. Phoenix Wright has always been more inspired by reality than based in it. You're so real for that. You're so real for that. Oh, there's gonna be an ad. You know what? Let's take a break. Because my nose gets really stuffy. Doing Payne's voice includes me having to forcefully stuff my nose to do it, so I need a little break. I need a little break. So let's take a 3-minute ad break. Bye bye.
Hello, I'm back. Hi.
I hope you enjoyed that little break. I hope you didn't get any weird ass ads. And I accidentally clicked the press button on one of the statements, so I guess I'm reading it now. So, what was it you were talking about? Oh, you know, that maybe we should hang out again sometime. Hang out again sometime? Oh, I wish that were true. I love giving him an ugly cough whenever he does cough. It's really funny to me. So you say you went back? Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right. I mean, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Oh, you're so... He's such a baby! Oh, please tell me you're telling the truth. Please tell me that was your honest sincerity.
Achoo!
Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. Wait, did I actually talk about what you were talking about, or did I just not? Okay. Phoenix, the master of bullshit, and if he was the master of it, people would believe him. Okay. But, so, damn, he's had this cold for 2 or 3 days, you poor thing, and you had to study? Listen, doing art with a cold is the worst, so I don't know how you did it. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the 2 of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Ouch, why did you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. Mia does not like lovey-doveyness. She wants to hurt people when someone's in love. Understandable.
I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately at the time of his death, and then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
Little girl? Who do you think you're talking to?
Huh. However,
Wait, I forgot your voice.
However, there is still one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor. How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Well, that is... You are correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Babes, I'm gonna be so for real with you, I don't think we can. Because all there is this umbrella, and I don't think that's enough. I do have one idea, but it would be impossible to prove it. Mia, my dear, if you do have any ideas, now is the time to present them. Mr. Grossberg, Remember, silence is not golden. In court, anyway. Silence is not golden, huh? Well, in that case... Well, okay, apparently, okay, whatever. I literally... This game annoys me. Your Honor?
Yes, Miss Faye?
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be the most impressive.
Quite the rash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Oh my goodness. Of course I know that. Actually, I'd totally forgotten about that. Hold on, let me take a drink. I hope you like Payne's laugh. I really do hope you like it. It's my favorite thing to do. If it causes you pain, that's even better. Pain causes me pain. I think pain causes all of us pain. Every single one of us.
Now then, Miss Faye, please let me see what you got.
Oh, I was pressing the wrong thing.
Tell me how you believe the victim was electrocuted.
I think it has to do with this photo. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well.
Wait, what? But there is nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here.
Oh, the high voltage electric thingies. That's what you're pointing to. I thought... Listen, I'm gonna be so for real. I thought that when they said he was electrocuted, they already knew it would have been the high voltage cables. So I didn't think that I had to point that out specifically.
I'm afraid the defense is gonna have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon?
Oh my goodness gracious, I hate this courtroom. Well, naturally it's right here.
That's... What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard? The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage, and because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then the high voltage cable...
Yeah, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. Please, the judge is only a baby. It's understandable he'd need help piecing this together. You know what? That is so true. You are so incredibly right. And Judge, I am so sorry for, you know, my eye is so itchy, for yelling at you. Because at the end of the day, you're just a baby. You are a baby and you don't know any better. You're just a baby.
But Mr. Payne, what did you have to say about this?
Wow, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable.
Oh, press the wrong button again.
However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
I mean, would he though? Would he be the only one that could use it? Those cables look pretty high up. They look pretty thick to cut. I don't know.
That might be certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that would establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
Did you? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
What?
Fingerprints?
You mean that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket.
Okay.
And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
Ah, you mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, like, the fingerprints was on the electrical cable. I was going to say, how did he grab that electrical cable and not die?
What?
I give up doing your voice. I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder. He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable. See, that sentence doesn't make any sense because why would a school just leave a severed electrical cable dangling in the wind? Your motive. Not your motive. I got the yawnies. Your statement don't make no sense, sir.
Oya, that is enough.
What was that baby voice? That was a weird one.
I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination.
Stick a fork in us, we're done. That was an interesting statement. Why would there just be a severed electrical cable left there? Payne, come on, that's what I'm saying. Well, a little weirdo Payne is. Mr. Grossberg. My hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. No, you don't. No, you didn't. Look at that baby boy. He didn't do it. Look at him. No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor.
At this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye?
Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is gonna hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Bro, he locked in. What? Miss Faye? No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you and I'll represent you to the very end.
We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything.
I lied. I didn't give up on his voice. Wait a minute. Mr. Wright? I'll tell you what really happened. My hemorrhoids never lie. Sir, what does that mean? It's like, oh my goodness, what is that movie where someone's like, oh, when my boobs feel weird, it means the weather's gonna change, or it means it's gonna rain or something. That's what that means. That's how I imagine that means.
But I already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further...
I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Dog Swallow is dead. Okay, like, don't, you didn't kill him. Like, make that very clear. Like, look, he's posted up like he's a fighting game character. I don't think you should say that girl anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that!
What? Yeah, Mean Girls, exactly. Thank you, Doodle. It's Mean Girls.
What you just said, Was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
But please give me one more chance to explain. This time, I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim. It feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake. Shut up, dude. He should have teched the throw. Well, it was Phoenix Wright, and if Marvel vs. Capcom has taught me anything, you can't tech a Phoenix Wright throw. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. That's dated in all the wrong ways. I know, right? Thanks for the repeat. You know what we should have gotten? We should have gotten that push, but from 3 different angles, and replayed 3 times. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. I missed the quote. What was said? He said something about his hemorrhoids doing the Harlem Shake.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow threw back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that is, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling.
Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But he had an umbrella. Well, I mean, sure, but like, why would there just be a severed electrical cable there? That don't make no sense. What are you guys listening to yourselves? But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Okay, there's no need to be mean to him. Damn.
Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some type of evidence somewhere that will prove it. Okay, Mia, that was uncalled for. She's mean. Mr. Grossberg has to deal with so much. She just punched him square in the jaw because Phoenix was being happy over his significant other. That guy who was talking bad about Dolly, I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A loud noise? What would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of a victim being electrocuted.
Mr. Payne, when you get electrocuted, it doesn't make a snap noise. You dumbass. You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. I mean, I'm always up for asking for details, so... Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Ah! Could it have been? Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. Bro, that umbrella went flying. Where did it go? He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard. Wait, hold on a second. You said he fell on top of it? So why the fuck is it over there then? Ooh la la, señorita. Someone else did it. Well, clearly, obviously. We know Phoenix didn't do it because he's in the damn games.
An umbrella, huh? And the victim... wait, and did the umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella. It was a plastic umbrella. Cheap and frail, just like the owner. Whoa! Whoa! Hold up, Phoenix! Damn! Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. First off, first two things. One, don't say that about someone who you're on trial for apparently murdering. And two, I don't want to hear you calling anyone cheap and frail when you didn't have an umbrella. So,
Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Well, yeah, of course it's important. 100%. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Is it me the new information you've been waiting for? Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It is vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. See, this is why you're only ever in the tutorials. You're never in the whole entire game because you suck balls. You suck doo-doo water.
The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add that bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
Alright. After I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. Okay. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. You know, let's talk about his cheap umbrella real quick. So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, and you're certain of this? Yeah, it was right there under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. Phoenix, so you're telling me that you shoved someone hard enough to fly. By the way, you didn't like shove them and they kind of moved backwards. You shoved them and they flew. And had they not fallen on top of the umbrella, you would have just taken a knocked out man's umbrella. Also, how strong are you to push someone so that they pass out from a push? That's assuming he passed out, that is. What do you mean? I'm so... What do you mean you were just gonna take his umbrella? The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah. You see, I was wearing this sweater here. Dolly stayed up all for nights at a time knitting it for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. Ugh! My stomach is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. Ah! I'm so sorry.
Continue on with your basic your testimony, witness.
I can't read today, damn. What time is it? Oh, it's been an hour and a half already? What the hell? I started to get worried. I went back when he was just lying there, dead. At that time, did you see anyone else at the scene of the crime? No, nobody. Jeez, could that stupid cough possibly sound any phonier? Stop being mean to him.
In that case, it's very hard to believe someone else could have been a murderer.
Unless we can find something that shows his innocence from that testimony, me dear. I'm afraid the judge will make his final decision with no remorse whatsoever. Yes, sir! Right now, I need more info. Info that will help me turn up some contradictions. Okay. He fell on top. Well, we do have a contradiction in the sense of... Why did my phone go off? Man, it was a food app. Get off my phone, dude. Because the umbrella's not underneath him, silly. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Oh, come on. If I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments from earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, okay, so he didn't knock him out. After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No! How can I possibly have been bested? It's not like my statement was very flimsy from the beginning. Order. The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want it presented as evidence immediately. Thank you.
But the umbrella could have possibly have been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. Oh, I didn't even get to say his line. Come on now.
I know this matter of seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. No!
I'm so tired of you, Payne. I'm so tired of this man. I kind of like want him to just like die. When will his murder trial start?
However, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Thank you, Phoenix. Love that. Thank you, Phoenix. Yeah.
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor.
It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride.
I changed your voice again because doing your last voice hurt me.
It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through a cross-examination alone.
You're creeping me out, man. I don't understand what you're saying.
Let me guess. You have another witness.
Exactly! And this witness's testimony will be
what is that word? Hold on.
Incontrovertible.
Incontrovertible.
Well,
Hear it. Oh, damn.
well, who is this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You mean, Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Oh my goodness, how convenient that the two men were talking about also happened to be there at the scene of the crime. What? I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear. What have I done to his voice? Oh, you're so cool, calm, and collected. You're so awesome. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. You can't be serious. Mia, what do you mean by that?
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now receive a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Thank you, because I actually need to use the facilities, so we're gonna go into another be right back screen. I shall be back. Oh, I'm back! Oh, hello. Hold on a moment. Come on. My PC's frozen! No, it's not. Never mind. Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm back. From the bank? What? For my break? How are you guys doing? I hope you got yourself a nice cup of water or tea or juice or whatever it is that you like to drink. Maybe it's vodka. I don't judge. My throat is sore, so I'm gonna drink more apple juice. You see, I made a mistake by going a bit too hard with Payne's voice. Oh, but I like doing his disgusting little, like, laugh. Vinegar, we love that. Immediately got reminded of that Vine where I was like, drinking vodka, that's so cool. Vinegar, what? It's vinegar, pussy. Barbecue sauce? Velvet, you wouldn't drink barbecue sauce, don't lie to me. Why would you lie to me? Live on stream. Shaking my head. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least she told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next one is just my dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Don't test me, I'll do it. If you do it, can you record it and send me a video? I have like a little compilation of everyone's pain and suffering. I kind of want to add more to my folder. That's just a complete and utter lie, I told Phoenix you are never going to relax for the rest of your whole life. Yeah, after this trial is over, he just never relaxes ever again. Sure, no problem. Dolly and we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. Gasp. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She'd been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. So she gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy, I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. I hope I gave across the lovesick disgustedness of his voice. Okay, but Phoenix does look like a cutie patootie in that pig. I know, right? He's such a cutie. Bless his heart. Anyway. So after that, you and Mr. Hawthorne started dating? Yeah. Oh, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always saying the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to be on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But, oh my goodness, my voice broke. Jesus. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse? Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some relationship between these two cases, am I correct? Well, I have to read that because I have no idea what the fuck is on there. Excuse me, shut up. Murder in the courthouse? Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Oh. I see. Oh, there's a fly here. Oh, round 5, I see. Like, get out of my face. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes. But I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look at the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving. Can someone put a bra on that man? I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. What was that jingle? If you don't bring back my ding 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 right this instant, we're gonna have problems. Oh my goodness, this fly scared me. No, I was literally just typing that out. Put him in some cups, babe, buddy. Same brain, same hat.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. Okay. What voice do I give you? Oh, look at her, so sweet. She's in pink. How can I ever, like, hate someone who's in pink? What's with all the stiff silence?
In my long career as a judge, I have never been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I can't believe he actually said that. Hello, Earth. I was gonna say Earth to Pain. Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name? I hate her, bro, she just entered the room.
Don't worry, sweetie, there's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them down right to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all. It was nothing.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. The honor is all mine. Shut up, dude.
No, the honor is all mine.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Stop with these references. Stop with the references. Sir?
Is there something I can help you with?
Hi, Velvet.
You just go on and say whatever is on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Beanie wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Yes. I can see why you'd say that.
She's going to be a tough witness, alright? Only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. I think it took less than 12 seconds, but okay.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
Dahlia's voice may switch up because I'm trying to figure out what type of sickly sweetness I'm trying to go for, but whatever. If I can even do it.
I had been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were...
Sorry. Dougie, that's such a disgusting nickname.
They were talking behind the building. And he hit him with an overhead and he fell over. He couldn't block it in time. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
Feeny Weeny and Dougie Wuggy, it's so gross.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
He mixed the shit, Your Honor. Like, damn, I couldn't even block that.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn.
No, you don't. You don't ever know what that feeling was. You've never felt that feeling in your entire life. Don't lie to us.
Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
But I would never.
That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
You haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before. Once.
In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madame Fey. Madame? I'm not no one's grandma yet, girlie. How old is Mia during this case? Hold on, I want to see. I. Oh, let me say first. I don't know. It won't show me. I've been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, yuck. They were talking behind the building. Okay. It's so weird to like call someone you previously dated by the nickname you gave them while you were dating. Because like Feeny is the nickname you gave Phoenix because you're dating, but why would you still call him that if you broke up? That's so weird. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie.
Yuck. If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry at me. So what should I do? Show contradiction? Could be the umbrella. It could be the umbrella? I don't know. I'll leave you be for now. I suppose her statement works as in our favor for now. I'll hold off on looking into it any deeper unless it's necessary.
Well done, lady. Please go on with your testimony.
Okay. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Right. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia! Okay, that means I'm gonna have to dig deep to find the contradiction in this one. And what did Mr. Right say when he saw you? I'm sorry. I was so flustered. I really don't remember. Please forgive me. You don't remember?
Well, that's coming enough. Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior.
Please, someone, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt. By me. You're so real for that. Finally, someone who's willing to beat up other people. That's not just me. When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs. Okay. Please try to stay on topic. So, to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on. The students knew what was going on? That's it. But how could the students have known what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just, well, they all seemed kind of excited about something. It doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students. So, did the students call the police? Yes, I was just so... I was so panicked. It's such a stupid voice. I hate Dahlia so much.
Yes,
Whoa, what was that voice?
yes. Well, anyone would have been my dear.
What happened to your baby voice? I can't do it.
Anyone would have been my dear.
That girl, she's telling... Okay. I think it has to do with the umbrella. So... Press it. I'm gonna try at least. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? I was never...
Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness.
Oh, I can't be fucked to do your voice anymore. It's killing me. It's killing me! I believe the defense is engaging in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting. Don't fold because Mia's just staring at you. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It's already been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim. What? There's no need to try and cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you just came out and told us the whole truth.
There is nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will, if you don't mind. I'd like to revise my testimony. Oh, please, you don't understand. The overhead that he gave him and the low kick, it was disgusting. He just juggled him. He juggled him. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. Okay. So, what? So how did you know they were talking behind a building if you didn't see him push him? He mixed them up for real, Your Honor. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear any noise either. What are you on? Your statement is not making any sense. You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
At that time, there was only 2 of them at the scene. And the friend was the famous ride and the victim dog Swallow.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna do what I did the first game and just start talking nonsense, and that's his voice from now on.
Yes, that's right.
It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear any noise either. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge. Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
I went to go and find other students and they called the authorities. So why? Oh no, it's because he fell over. So you saw him fall. So, who is this Dougie person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating up until about 8 months ago.
So, what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
Now, wait a minute, friend. Don't drag the witness down to your level.
Why am I being demonized here?
Please go on. What did you see next?
Talia, shut up! It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear any noise. I don't understand. What am I supposed to... What do you want from me? That doesn't fucking make any sense. What do you mean? I'm gonna present this image. I fucked up. I fucked up. I didn't see the moment he pushed. The victim fell on top of his umbrella. There was a loud sound. Oh, do I need to do Phoenix's testimony? Ah, there we go. You say you didn't hear any noise. Is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me.
Babes, it was raining. What do you mean?
Bitch, I got you now.
That's nice, but sorry. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that? What? He said that? Why would he say that? Oh my goodness.
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
I mean, maybe
Sorry, but according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise, like a snap. There was no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the pets.
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise.
You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah. The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out. Not the pain mumbling? Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. She was listening to music. There was lightning. Wait. There was lightning? Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony. Well, what do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yeah, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now is not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. I don't want to go to school.
Yeah, Your Honor, but anyway, since the cause of death was an electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh! Yeah, that's the noise everybody made. That's the noise.
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? I don't want to know. I'm gonna be so thorough with you. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered, but that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was in fact the victim of a stray bolt. So does no one see the cut electrical cable? Does like no one see it? Is it invisible to the naked eye? Do I have special eyes that can see the severed electrical cable that is above the dead man's body? Is that what's happening?
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? I don't think it could have been anything else. It couldn't have been. Why would it be?
I'm gonna tweak the fuck out. Alright, you did it, Mia. Listen, if I knew Mia was gonna be on this case, I would have had a different outfit on. I'll be taking that not guilty. Okay, you dickhead. Huh? Well, what'd you say? What?
Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence? Who is it? Is this evidence from?
I was lurking and looked back in that pain after not saying any words whatsoever. What do you mean? He's speaking, dude. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Oh, so, okay, so now we can see the severed electrical cable. Now, because you said it, we can see the, okay, whatever, kill yourself. 3 p.m.
And this which fits in the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
I don't know why the one clear sentence got me.
I see.
Bump. Okay, so they were easy to cut. Okay, understandable.
However, there is just one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have been snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct? Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the call of the severed cable?
Your Honor, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I have no idea what the fuck Payne just said to me. Your Honor, I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try and regain some momentum. Let me save. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Doug couldn't have caused it to break. Him bumping into a pole could not have caused it to break. It's too high up. It's too high up. It could have been the umbrella. I'm gonna just throw it into the ether. I'm gonna just say the umbrella. This is it. This is why the cable snapped. I believe the only thing that snapped is a minor defect. Ugh, ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance. Damn, did I do it wrong? Well then, let's hear it. Whoa, caused the fucking cable to break. Wait. So the old power cable broke due to some impact at 2:55. Okay. When did you die? At 3 p.m. What time is that? That's after 3. Yeah, that's 3. Yeah. You died. You didn't die at 3 o'clock. You died after 3. Like a couple minutes after 3 you died because your watch stopped when you got electrocuted. It broke due to some sort of impact. History of what you were saying because I've already forgotten. That's 3:05, I think. I think it's just a bit before 3:05. It looks like it, at least. Oh, it's a bit like wibbly for you guys, but for me it looks a little bit just before. Hear me out, present Dahlia here. What if I get yelled at though? I'm gonna get yelled at. This is why the cable snapped. Lol. They're so forgiving on this first trial, thank you. I'm gonna just say you. No? They were so brittle, even a little bump could break it. It was Phoenix? Oh my god, I'm gonna... Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The offender's testimony.
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened to be around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds about right. Wait, are you saying that...
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right with Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. But he didn't bump into... Oh, I'm gonna... Whatever. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. Oh! Okay. Damn, we suck at this. We do. Oh my goodness. Do not get me in the courtroom. Look at my lawyer, bro. I'm about to go to jail. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense, and then the victim was electrocuted.
No, bitch. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. Put me in that courtroom if you ever want someone to get proven guilty. Put me in the courtroom if you need me to beat up people in there, because I'll do it easy. For the low price of $3.99. Ah! In other words, so I was drinking my little thingy. Someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Order in the court.
The laminations are my enemy. How I long to hear them. Laminations? Whatever the fuck that word was.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done...
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madame Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than how I remember them.
What?
What the? Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge, please.
Of course, it's alright. You go ahead, go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colours. The truth is, Beanie pushed him twice. Okay. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. And then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. He gave him the dirtiest back shot I've ever seen in my life. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute. Okay.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away. And I have to...
Kiki, hey.
Hi!
Hello.
Hi!
Yeah. The courtroom is full of meat munchers, I swear. Listen, this is why you need to get me in, because at any moment they'll go, Kiki, go, and I'll hop over the defendant's bench or whatever bench I'm on and I just start swinging. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just had to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are. My dear, as painful as it may seem, you are.
Evil? What did I do?
Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Thank you. Well, considering there's only like literally one fucking whatchamacallit, fingerprint of Phoenix pushing him, I think you're a fat fucking liar. That's crazy. That's crazy. Your clip, that's what you get for trying to clip me. That's what you get for trying to clip me. Your clip gets corrupted. I'm sure your clip's fine. If I hover over it, I see it. Click on the link, it's real. Don't click on the link. It literally says you're gonna die in 7 days. Don't click on it. Don't click on it. Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't say the man making press doggy. I don't fucking sound like that. What the hell? I know. I'm so sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny. Yeah, so that's why you basically lied to the court. I was a bad girl. Ew. I know. Mr. Judge. Huh? Would you please forgive little old me? Please! Oh, please forgive little old me. Of course he won't. What do you think this is called, perjury? Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. It was just a little old white lie. We forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright? Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge. Oh, thank you. Not at all. The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl. And a dark alley is where I'm gonna shoot you in the head. I'm fucking losing it today. It's in the Discord. Don't even check the Discord. It's gonna the guy from Saw's gonna pop up and he's gonna be like, your final challenge. That's what's gonna happen. Don't click that link. I ran out of apple juice. Today is a dark day indeed. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also... Ah, my bum! Were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket? But, Madame Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully, you stupid fucking bitch? What? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he? Yeah, use your fucking ears next time. How about that, you stupid old bat? Dahlia Hawthorne is like the only character I tolerate acting like this. She's my fave. Every other girlie that tries kissing up to the judge pisses me off, but she's just girl bossing or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I love Dahlia. She's so awesome. She's so awesome. If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia, think! So, let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched this scene unfold. What? I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on. Cheer them on? What do you mean by that? Well, I wish the best for them both, and that they would both give the fight... that they would both give the fight their all. It was almost like getting a live action, like a real life WWE match.
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
Judge. Like, I don't know if you've seen this TikTok, but there's this TikTok, and it's like, it's like me trying to stop the two, it's like me whenever two boys are fighting in front of, like, for me, or they're fighting because of me, and it's like this girl, and she's in the back, in like, in the frame, and she has both of her hands out, and she's like, oh my god, boys, don't fight for me, and she's don't fight because of me. Oh my goodness, guys, please. Oh my god. And she's like smiling. Oh, it's such a good video. That's what that reminds me of. R.I.P. Dahlia. She would have loved the Hunger Games. Oh my goodness, she 100% would. Did I do this one already? You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole? I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be. What does that mean? Oh, really? Well, I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeny really is scary when he gets mad. Low-key, you're not even wrong about that one. You're not even wrong about that. That's the only truthful thing you've said so far.
Yes, he does sound like a very dangerous individual indeed.
Okay, he's not dangerous, but don't make Feeny piss. Don't piss off Feeny. Did I press this one? Oh, I did. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh, my finger got caught. I was trying to swat a fly away and my finger got caught. Oh, my cables. I need to reorder them again. Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry. I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away.
You're in a mouth. Yeah, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
I would have watched it. I mean, what? Yeah, of course, dude. Of course. Look away. Look away. That's terrible. If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. I don't fucking know what the contradiction is. I don't understand. I don't understand. Is it the fact that it occurred in less than a minute? Is it the timing? Fuck. It all occurred in less than a minute. That doesn't make sense. If the electrical cable broke at 2:55, that means he would have pushed him, the electrical cable broke at 2:55, then he would have died at like 2:56. Fuck, that's the wrong thing. That doesn't make any sense. The timing doesn't make sense. Dangerous individual. Mia glances across the room to Feeny bawling his eyes out. That's what I'm saying. That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. I'm just a little guy. Were you... You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. Yeah, that's like almost 3:05 or 3:05. That's almost like 5 minutes. Yeah. It's either exactly 5 minutes or almost 5 minutes. I can't tell. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Okay, Velvet, you were right. It was at 5.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, it was at
2:55 p.m. Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Dog Swallow. Dog Swallow, more like dog swallow these nuts, that's what I'm saying. Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. It's so dumb. I'll tell you, bitch, there's only one person who would have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. There was a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer?
Wait, sorry, I read that wrong. I read it wrong. Is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer? It's finally time. It's the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready.
Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye.
Don't worry, bitch. I have something called a save file. Whomp. Pretty sure it was you, mate. It could have only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. Wow! How could you? 10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing during that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
Oh yeah, Miss Faye. What? I mean, why? That is to say...
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
Boo-hoo! How could you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything. Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge that you're...
Oh, Phoenix, please. Your Honor, please. I have something I want to say. You. What is it? Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. Oh my goodness, OBS? What are you doing? OBS? Are you okay, my friend? My friend, are you okay? Oh, okay, OBS is okay. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Hi, welcome back, everyone.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Oh,
Achoo! Leave my dolly alone.
that boy. He's gotten himself way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. It seems I arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Thank you, Grossberg. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Let me read it. Anyway, Diego Armadillo, age 28. Diego Armadillo. Damn, that's just an unfortunate name, innit? 4 p.m. Suspect Dahlia Hawthorne, age 19. Armadillo ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee. Okay. Bro coughs like a baby. I love coughing baby. Kiki, please. Armando. Oh, I know it's Armando, but I just read it as Armadillo because I wanted to. Sorry. Sorry, the one time it seemed like I was being stupid, I just did it on purpose. I know what it says, I promise. I just wanted to call him Armadillo. Come on, guys, let me have my little silly, whimsy fun. Jesus. Can't a guy be silly? You better take a good look at it. I just did. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Oh. Oh, that was my boyfriend? Oh. Oh. Yikes. Yikes. Anyway, let's read that again. Sorry, stay silly, King. Thank you. Interesting.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? May I interrupt you for a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yeah, yeah, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin this whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
How can you say that? I'm actually absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for me to bear. I got so upset I accidentally activated my pet toggle. I'm a VTuber, you see.
The girl is trying to ask on what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred. Oh, 8 months ago. That's convenient how 8 months ago you also broke up with that guy. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. The motive is the fucking necklace, isn't it? It's the necklace. Has to be. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Mrs. Dahlia Hawthorne.
That further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I am afraid I will go to the better man.
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then. The court gains the defense request. Young lady, would you mind staying for just a little longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. And speaking of the battle of your life, I need to use the facilities again because I be drinking like nobody's business. Let me save. We're gonna take another ad break. Yay!
Hello.
Sorry I took so incredibly long to come back, but I am back now. So we should be good. Hello. Wait, let me do a little wave. Hello. We should be back. Hello, everyone. I have no idea what just happened. If it's still buffering for anyone, please do tell them to refresh. But we should be back. I do not know what happened. I don't know why it just suddenly did that. But we're here, so we good. I don't know how long I'm gonna continue playing Ace Attorney for, because I also kind of don't want to end stream, but if I'm feeling dizzy still, then I might end it early. I kind of wanted to continue until this trial was over, because the first trial is usually very short compared to the others, but we will just have to see. Anyway, let's continue. You're stuck with me for 2 hours until we get our next break, so... I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. Okay. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so... Oh, wait. Oh, fucking Phoenix. We're so lovey-wovey. We literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Oh, bless your heart, Phoenix.
Mr. Wright, don't do that again, and you'll be held in contempt. Do that again, and you will be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. I love being stuck with you. I love being stuck with you too, Jay. You wouldn't want to be stuck with Kiki? Ah, shucks, you guys make me blush. If playing Ace Attorney is making me dizzy and I still want to stream, then I might watch a video. I'm very sorry to those who wanted to see the VOD of us watching Vita Carnus. I accidentally had YouTube on the wrong audio track, so it was muted in the VOD, and I feel so bad. But yeah, I fixed it now, so it shouldn't be too bad. I know, but it shouldn't be bad now because I fixed it. So if I do decide to watch something, then we will have that. That's if I feel like continuing. It's like we're destined to meet. Also, if you watch stuff, can I join you? Of course you can. Of course you can join me. I also wanted the Minecraft server to be ready in case I decide to go on that, but it wasn't. I might have to just download a mod pack instead because I'm so tired of trying to figure it out myself. I'm just gonna get a mod pack added to the server. The courthouse reading room? That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. This has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. What are you gonna fucking do? Give me a penalty? Like, the hell? Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue with her testimony.
Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply as this. I'd come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. Why is it always evil cunts are into literature? Actually, speaking of evil cunts, let's get an evil cunt in the chat right now for an interview. Can someone get Neb in the chat, please? Can someone bring Neb in to explain this phenomenon of being evil and liking to write? You were writing a paper on what? On the relationship between modern Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld.
Oh, wow, that sounds like a fantastic research idea.
Am I getting old? Now that I've forgotten what I've forgotten. Again with the midlife crisis stuff. Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully. Yeah, I think... So, I think I have to do this. Yeah, there we go. Crazy? It's not crazy. It's not crazy. If you've seen the criminal activities that have been committed by some of the people that I call friends, you will understand that me saying the things I say is completely valid. Okay? Because you guys look at me and you go, oh, Kiki, you're so out of pocket. Kiki, you're so evil. Kiki, you're this. No! I'm evil. You have not even seen what my friends have been doing. They're the evil ones. I'm just a little guy having fun. I'm simply a little guy having fun. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? You're not evil ever? Thank you, Doodle Pie. See, if no one got me, Doodle Pie got me. All the time. You would never do anything criminal. That is actually just a blatant lie. You're just straight up lying in my chat. That's insane. 8 months ago, right here in this... Can someone edit the Venom meme that is the 6 months? But can you change it to 8 months and put Mia Faye on top of it, please? Thank you. Just requesting, you don't have to. 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Do you mean the incident in which an attendee was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report, and that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Huh?
Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order. This is unbelievable. It's true then, the loveliest role can hide the cruelest form.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Expressed some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that was occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've got to stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart and my... You make me feel a lot of negative emotions, Grossberg. And honestly, I'm genuinely so ecstatic and happy that you are not a permanent person in my life. I'm so glad that you retire or you die or whatever it is that you do, but that you're out of my face. I cannot wait to be done with you. I can't wait. Your death will bring joy to my heart. Anyway, I mean your retirement, not your death. Damn, that was crazy. Sorry, I meant retirement. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my... I'm gonna come off the game. I wish Grossberg got poisoned instead of Amanda. That's what I'm saying. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. How do you know that detail? Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. You literally was dating someone who was into pharma. Oh my god. You were dating a man who was into chemicals, had an entire lab. What do you mean you had no idea how to get it? Your ex, duh. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I forget these things? Do you think I'm stupid? Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question. That's what happened 8 months ago. Check Discord. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Can I show the stream? Can I show the stream what you did? This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is so awesome. I'm gonna stick it right on my DS. I'm gonna stick you right here. Awesome. That's where you, it's gonna stay right there. That was beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you, Jay. 8 months. That's awesome. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. Well, I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. Ah. Mia, you're growing a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing. Yes, I had to say absolutely smashing, exactly like that. Pardon me. Please work. Thank you. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? Can I also just say, out of everyone's sprites, I think my absolute favourites are Dahlia's. I don't know why. I really like hers and Mia's. All of my favourite sprites happen to be the women's. I'm so sorry to everyone else. At your boyfriend's lab.
By boyfriend, you mean the victim, Doug Swallow, and you mean
Ex-boyfriend. 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 That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University. It's because they're so cute. The sprites that you see later on, not so cute, but also pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome. His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could have never obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems she had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You.
No!
Yeah, in the first games at least. Oh, you mean like Mia's sprites? I like Mia's sprites here too. You know how Edgeworth and Francisca have similar sprites to Manfred? I wish they did that with Phoenix and Mia. And Maya. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, actually. That would have been nice. That's a shame. Such a shame. I also think, like, as the games go on, like, the older you see Maya grow up, she starts to... Like, when you first meet Maya, she has some sprites that are very similar to Mia, but as she gets older, you see her start to have similar sprites to, like, Phoenix. That would have been pretty awesome. Oh, in the first games. Oh, you mean like the first tree. Oh, I see. I get you. In Apollo Justice, I got different faves. I will always be an Apollo Justice sprite lover. It's just awesome. I love him. I love Apollo as a character. I can't wait to play Apollo Justice. But that can come like next year or something.
Order.
Could it be?
Better.
May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yeah, that is true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof. Proof? She's gonna be good with that.
Provide them evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye.
Unless we can come up with some sort of evidence, we're gonna lose this lead. Well, I already know what the answer is, because... Like, come on. The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. Fuck, what happened to me?
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing a murder, then where is the container the poison is carried in?
What happened to it? You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
I am
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present. What? But that's...
That's a common little necklace. This is a little bottle. It's really quite cute. And what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago, August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding that one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? You're saying that there's deadly poison in here?
Oh no, is this when the fucking thing's gonna happen? Oh, I hope this happens. My favorite thing, the stupidest thing that Phoenix ever does might happen in this. I hope it happens. I don't remember when it happens, but I think it happens soon. No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
No! Wah! Order in the court.
Oh, Phoenix, that objection was amazing. On behalf of Dolly, I object. I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? But why? But because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? That's so mean. Wow. Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Oh my goodness, I pressed the wrong thing. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
A strange girl asking for a present back like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. Sorry, let me change the angle of my webcam. There we go. That's why she... I don't believe you. No! That's a lie! Oh! Mia, you're right. Now the defendant is getting away. Better hurry after him! Mia, you alright? Yeah, I think so. That boy, you went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be brought back here soon. Thank goodness. Oh no! What is it? The bottle necklace! Miss Hawthorne's present! It's gone! What? That's terrible! Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in the blazes are we supposed to do now?
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. I ate it. You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. What the?
What is he doing now?
Your Honor, you got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That body you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. How can you be so sure?
So it would seem.
No, there must be some mistake. Oh my god, he's so dumb. I know. In moments like these, I would have closed the stream out of secondhand embarrassment, but right now I'm just trying to remind myself that Feeny grows from this moment and becomes an amazing defense attorney who genuinely saves lives. The cringe will pass. The cringe will pass. I just like to think, how does Phoenix feel knowing that this is recorded? Because I know that there was a lot of cases get recorded. How does he know? How does he feel knowing that there's a high chance that him eating glass was recorded and it's forever going to be in the courthouse archive? That would haunt me for my entire fucking life. Insane. That would keep me up at night. And then when you become a lawyer, you're doing your lawyer stuff in the same courtroom you ate glass in. Yeah, that would keep me up at night. Bro would have went on viral on YouTube for real. Oh my goodness. Bro would never have a single day of peace. He will never know what peace was again. True crime fans know him by full government name. The bottle must not have any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency. Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry for people who are like lurking or can't really see the text that well and they want to know what Mr. Payne is saying. I'm so sorry. Imagine they type jabs at him mid-trial for eating glass. Yeah, I would immediately start swinging. Like if Edgeworth made a comment, I would immediately jump over the counter and just go for him. Phoenix walks into court for his first case. Oh my god, is that the guy who ate glass? Phoenix really right? He promptly resigns? Yeah. Bro, so lucky Edgeworth wasn't here, but what if... Edgeworth seems like the type to look through like courthouse archives. So I feel like he'd figure it out. I feel like he'd find out. The way I'd constantly call him Feeny if I was the prosecutor. Yeah, that's how you get shot.
That enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. Like, a beginner like you to understand. But in the court of law, evidence is everything. Ugh.
Even though I've proven so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up,
It literally hasn't, but okay. Me when I use the same soundbite for the Phoenix Wright thing and don't get someone younger to at least do the hold it and objections to, you know, add to the atmosphere a little bit. Mr. Wright? I'm so sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright? What are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
what is it?
That day, the day I met Dog Swallow. Yeah, when I fucking gave him high kick to the head, fucking uppercut and overheaded him, gave him a little juggle in the corner, yeah? If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news, you're lying. Just listen to me, there's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. But poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could have only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Okay. Is it true? Did he really say that? There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. Miss Faye, you tell him. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Dog Swallow. Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye. Oh! His cold medicine. He's been sick for a couple days. And his cold medicine went missing the day after poison was stolen, and then it reappears in Doug's hand. I think she was gonna kill him, yeah. I think I remember. Because I completely forgot this case, to be honest with you. This particular one. I forgot this particular one. All I remembered was he ate glass.
If you're so certain about your theory, then let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There is something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore, yeah, it's the glass that he just ate. Who was she planning to kill? I'm sorry, Phoenix. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you like her. Imagine if they got married. Dahlia Wright. Nah. Nah. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me? Well, it's true that that's how things turned out, but let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how could that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright, this must be killing him. Hang in there, I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. I saw fan art of Phoenix in the future, like past the original trilogy, and he's sick but refuses to take any cold medicine from the trauma. If anyone finds that, please send it in the Discord. Oh, that's sad. Actually, I saw a screenshot of Phoenix saying that he can never forgive someone who would it was 2 things he said, but one of it was poison, and both of the things he's mentioned was stuff Dahlia did, and I was like, oh, that's so sad. Also, it's not spoilers, you guys. It's not spoilers. They basically proved it already. It's fine. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. There was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that that piece of evidence. That can't be true. Oh, you poor thing. Feeny. What a joke you are. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne?
It appears that this trial will be coming to an end soon. Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Ugh. Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what happened to you?
Are you really that shocked?
Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge. With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind. But you're not finished.
Fine, then ask that nasty old hag to finish up already. I love her too, Mert. She's so awesome. I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney badge forever, I'm afraid.
No! You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Grey? I'm gonna be so for real, I thought that it said Miss Gay. For a split second, I was about to say Miss Gay by accident.
Well, Miss Faye, Can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Stupid woman. 8 months? Yeah, 8 months. You want to see it in more detail? Hold on, let me show you the 8 months. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong thing I'm clicking. 8 months! 8 months! Anyway. I'm so happy I made that. I'm so happy you made it too. It's so awesome. I'm gonna just make sure it stays right there.
Yeah! It is of the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. One!
Just one?
If you aren't able to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down to Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Well done, Miss Faye. Please present your evidence.
Show to this court irrefutable proof that she was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Okay, I already know what to show. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Okay there, Axe. Mr. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
But for real, Dahlia loves poisoning people. Pick a different method and maybe we wouldn't catch you. That's what I'm saying. But she's so weak and frail. All she can do is poison people. She can't do anything else. She's too weak. Her frail little girl arms. If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
Well, what?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony?
Oh, I lost my bottle around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X, and then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago. Hold on. 8 months! Anyway, 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yeah, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realised, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. So she used the severed cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought she had left the scene, had came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago? Oh shit, I'm gonna get ready for work. Goodbye. Bye bye, ma. Bye. Yeah, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Dog Swallow. I'm just checking if there's apple juice in my thing. Oh, come on now. Everyone, surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh?
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey! Mia Fey! You're so awesome. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay? Yes? New Animal Crossing villager just dropped. I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Phew! It's finally all over.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Would you care to try this cold medicine? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said. So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right? And here comes the back pedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Oh my goodness. Oh no, his hair. Oh, is that how his hair came off? Oh, that's how your barber messed you up. What? What is that hairline? Why is it so far back on your head?
Mr. Payne, ignoring that very traumatic thing I had to witness, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Tragic, but not surprising. And you know there's something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
Better wait, Miss Fay.
Yes, Your Honor?
You said earlier that you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne knew each other.
Your Honor, how we knew each other had nothing to do with this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne? It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirits along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly! Achoo!
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring the end to this trial. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Yay! The court is adjourned.
Ow! Yippee! Ow! Yay! Ow! Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Graceberg. Ah! Ah! Now come on, man. What do you have to do that for? That hurt, you know. That really hurt. It hurt my schnoz. Did you see it hit me square in the nose and everything? Thank you for everything, Mr. Graceberg. During the verdict, I thought my head... we're gonna explode like Mount... whatever that fucking mountain is. Mr. Graceberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them? Ow! That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it's we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking... Go on. The Dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the Dolly I know could have never said those kind of horrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something? Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Eek, what kind of company must this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. Well, I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I guess I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna study my butt off and I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. He reminds me of Maya right now. Yeah, he's awesome. That's probably why he likes Maya so much. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories, and very cringe ones like the time I ate the glass, but it also brings up very precious ones, and memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now, but even so I can still hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. That's a story for another day. Yay! It took about... 6 So I started when we were like maybe 20-30 minutes into the stream. I think nearly 40 minutes. So we have not been streaming that long. That trial took about 2.5 hours. Why does the art look so messed up? It's so funny. It's so funny how messed up the art looks on my side. It looks a bit better for you because I have the simulation of the DS, but for me, not so much. Hold on, I'm gonna send it in the Discord. I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's so awesome. But yeah. Rip Mia, you would have loved the Venom meme. You know what I'm gonna do? Every single time we make like a new meme, it's gonna get added to the DS. Bit by bit. I think we can start the intro for the next one and then I'm gonna call it a day and move on to maybe something else. I don't know. I might have my friends keep you guys. I have not been paying attention. What happened? Oh, someone died. Never mind. Detective, we made it. Phew! What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh ho, you said it, pal. Wait! Oh my god, my favorite person is gonna be in this. One of my favorite characters is gonna be in this one. Would you mind opening it? Good case alert, I know! To be fair, this game only, I think, has one it has one mid case, but all the other cases is amazing. This is a mwah. This game has just mwah cases. Out front cards, turn on the searchlights. Damn. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. I can't wait to go through this case. I love this case ever so much. 4 days before my birthday. Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? Can you clean the toilet later? This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? You're about to hit the big time. Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean me, you and Mia? Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Oh, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Oh, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh, also, there's gonna be another... Oh my goodness. Only good characters appear in this case. Good characters appear in this case. I can never fucking pronounce that name. Karain Village? Isn't that... That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. OBS, come on now. OBS. OBS. OBS, please. I'll give you a little kissy. Okay, we should be back. Hi. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. I accidentally paused it for like a split second. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. Damn, you really had to show her dead body? I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Sometimes when I'm about to say her voice, I almost forget that I gave her the deepest one I can muster up. It's so awful. Crane Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain challenging, or Kuran, or Kurain? I don't even know how to say it. And Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Challenging's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. After Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. And with that, we